My name's Danny Wann. We're at Wann Ranch, just outside of Poto, Oklahoma. We run about 250 head of registered Angus cattle. There's a few commercials in there. We do some embryo transfer. It's definitely a family operation. We all own cattle and we all know which one's whose, and everybody gets a little check at the end of the year. And of course, Mom, she gets a check for sure on her cattle, but you gotta keep Mom happy. We use about 1,500 round bales a year, and between what we own and lease, they're right at 1,200 acres. A typical summer day around here, it'll take 2 days to cure. We try to bale at somewhere in the 15% moisture range. The last baler, basically, it was supposed to be that company's cat's meow. It seemed to not have the longevity in it that I thought. We was constantly replacing pickup teeth. There was constantly some little nagging issue we needed to fix or replace that I didn't think should be there. I heard about the 604R signature by way of my local Vermeer dealer, and I was in between trading balers or fixing the old baler I had, and then just out of the blue he called and kind of offered this to me, and I bought it because I felt like by looking at it, Vermeer was trying to build this baler to last. And I bale about 4,000 bales a year. And I think as much money you give for a baler, if they need to bale 4,000 bales a year, even if it's for 10 years, they need to get it done. The day I ran it, we absolutely had no issues at all. It fired up and I baled like some guy. It just baled all day long. I like the camless pickup, the quietness. There's fewer moving parts to go wrong. And anytime you can simplify something and make it better, that's common sense. I like the big chains, big sprockets, big bearings. I mean, Greg told me I may never replace a tooth on that, and if that's the case, I'll be a happy camper. The monitor takes some getting used to. I'm not a computer wizard by any means, but they're able to identify certain fields and how many bales that field makes, and at the end of the year I can put this on an Excel spreadsheet and I've got all that data. There's times I could have used that in the past. We've always kept a running notebook. The moisture monitor is built into this baler. We had it put on our other baler. The density is pretty important, and I like the fact we can set that in the cab, the pressure on that, because the other one I had to get out, go try a couple bales and get out and go try. I like that, and I like setting the wraps, and I like the accessibility from the inside the cab on that. I went with it because I felt like it was built heavy duty. I was tired of the excuse of other companies saying, well, you bale 4,000 a year. And I'm like, so it's what it's made to do, or supposed to be made to do. I'm Danny Wann, and I switched to the Vermeer 604R because I believe the engineers at Vermeer and myself think this baler is going to be built to last.